You're 6 months in, but zero authority means your $5 million initiative is legally dead. In this video, my aim is to show you exactly how starting without a formally approved project charter leaves you with $0 in authorized funding and how to secure your legal authority before your project is killed. You are 6 months into your project and you think you are winning, but you actually have zero formal authority. That means your $5 million initiative is legally dead before it even gets off the ground. You took a verbal go-ahead from a director and started spending company money like it was yours. Now, procurement is blocking your vendor contracts because you do not have a signed charter. You just wasted half a year on a ghost project because you did not get the right signature. PM Panda here. 2.5 decades delivering projects, PMP certified since 2003. The mistake I'm about to show you is how budgets really die when people skip the basics. I have seen too many teams celebrate being on schedule while the bank account bled out behind the scenes. In the world of professional certification exams, the charter is your badge and your gun. Without it, you are just a civilian spending money that does not belong to you and hoping nobody notices the missing paperwork. Let us talk about the project charter because most managers treat it like a boring administrative chore. The charter is the document issued by the project initiator or sponsor that formally authorizes the existence of a project. It is the only thing that gives the project manager the authority to apply organizational resources to project activities. If you are assigning tasks or buying software without this document, you are operating outside the law. You need that signature to turn a corporate wish into a real project. Projects are the vehicles for executing organizational strategy, but they need fuel to move. The charter provides a direct link between the expected outcomes and the strategic objectives of the organization. It proves to the executive board exactly why your project deserves to exist and take up space in the portfolio. Without this alignment, your project is just a very expensive hobby. The charter defines the high-level boundaries, so stakeholders know exactly what you will and will not build before you start digging. Establishing these initial boundaries is what separates a professional from an amateur. If you do not draw the borders of your sandbox early, everyone else will do it for you. This leads to scope creep that kills the budget before the first milestone is even reached. At 6 minutes and 40 seconds, I will show you the exact line item that caused this specific $5 million disaster to hit a wall. Most people miss this small detail until it is too late to fix the bank account. Consider a European high-speed rail upgrade, where a regional VP tells you to just get started on a new signaling system. You skip the charter phase to save time because you want to look fast and efficient. Over 3 months, you engage engineering contractors and accumulate an actual cost of $500,000. You feel productive and the work is happening in the field. But when those invoices hit the central finance office for payment, the audit reveals there is no signed charter on file anywhere. Because the project was never formally authorized, the legal planned value is $0 and the authorized earned value is $0. You just committed $500,000 of corporate theft in the eyes of the auditors. Your schedule variance is negative $500,000 because there was no baseline to measure against. The finance department freezes every account and the project is dead. If you had demanded a signed charter on day one, your authority to spend that money would have been bulletproof. Here is what most people get wrong after 25 years of watching this happen in the trenches. People constantly confuse the statement of work with the project charter. The statement of work is just a narrative of what you want to build, but it has no power. The charter is the legal document granting you the power to actually build it. Treating this as simple administrative paperwork is a career killer. It is the legal birth certificate of your project that protects you from personal liability. For your professional certification exams, test takers constantly fail by assuming the project manager is the one who issues the charter. That is a trap. The sponsor or the initiating entity issues the charter. The project manager might help draft the text, but they never sign the final authorization block. If you get this wrong on the exam, you fail. If you get it wrong in the real world, you get fired. Remember that no sponsor signature means there is no project and no budget. To recap, the project charter formally authorizes the existence of a project and nothing else can substitute for it. It provides you with the explicit authority to use organizational resources and ensures your high-level deliverables align with corporate strategy. It is your shield against auditors and your bridge to the executive suite. Without it, you are just a person with a to-do list and no money. Secure the signature first, or do not start the work until that document is signed. If this breakdown helped you understand the power of authorization, hit the like button so I know to make more of these. Subscribe if you want real practitioner lessons every week. Your actionable step for today is simple. Open your current project folder and check your project charter. Look at the final authorization block and see if your assigned sponsor actually signed the final document. If that box is empty, you are at risk. Check it today and protect your career from a freeze.